Hello friends, welcome to Shriram's. The topic for today's discussion is Stand Up Scheme. Backstory. 5 years after the Stand Up India scheme was launched by the government to promote entrepreneurship among women, scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, banks have sanctioned more than Rs 25,000 crores to 1.14 lakh accounts. Which section has been the major beneficiary of the program? Official data suggests that women-led enterprises have dominated the sanctions so far under the scheme. Over 93,000 of total loans worth Rs 21,200 crores were sanctioned to women-led business enterprises. What are the objectives of the scheme? Stand Up India scheme aims at promoting entrepreneurship among women and scheduled castes and tribes at the grassroots level. How is this done? Stand Up India scheme facilitate bank loans between Rs 10 lakh and Rs 1 crore to at least one scheduled caste or scheduled tribe borrower and at least one woman borrower per bank branch for setting up greenfield enterprise. What kind of businesses are eligible for loans? This enterprise may be in manufacturing, services, or the trading sector. What is the interest rate and the repayment period? The rate of interest on these loans is the lowest applicable rate, not exceeding the base rate MCLR plus 3% tenor minimum. The loans are given for a period of 7 years with a moratorium period which can extend up to 18 months. What are the main benefits of this program? The Stand Up scheme will encourage and motivate new entrepreneurs so as to minimize unemployment. The scheme will help to eradicate legal, operational, and other institutional obstacles for entrepreneurs as well. Apart from the empowerment of the weaker sections of the society, it will also contribute to the government's goal of Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make in India scheme. Has there been any criticism of the scheme? Critics have claimed that the scheme has a lackluster response from the people and has only benefited upper-class women of the society. It is also argued that there is a lack of awareness among SC/STs about the scheme. Moreover, in case there is awareness, there is a lack of technical know-how on how to establish new enterprise apart from other social barriers. How is the scheme being promoted? The Small Industries Development Bank of India and DICCI are conducting Swavlambhan Sankalp mega campaign to promote and create awareness about the Stand Up India scheme all over India. DICCI has been working with local administrations to promote the Stand Up India scheme, encourage youth in areas hit by left-wing extremism in states of Orissa, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, and Telangana. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. What happens when muons decay? Muon decay is a radioactive process. Because muons are charged, before decaying, they lose energy by displacing electrons from atoms, also known as ionization. But at a velocity close to the speed of light, ionization dissipates energy in relatively small amounts, so muons in cosmic radiation are extremely penetrating and can travel thousands of meters below the Earth's surface. What are the fundamental forces of the universe? As we know now, there are 4 fundamental forces in the universe: gravity, electromagnetism, weak force, and the strong force. These forces determine how all objects, big and small, interact with each other. Aside from gravity, 3 of these forces are explained within the Standard Model of Physics, the theory that classifies all known elementary particles to represent physicists' best understanding of our universe at the smallest scales. How does the behavior of muons go against the 4 fundamental forces of the universe? When scientists sent muons around a 14-meter ring and then applied a magnetic field, the particles were supposed to vibrate at a very specific rate as dictated by the Standard Model of Physics. But that's not what happened. What happened then? Instead, muons were wobbling at a much faster rate that couldn't be explained by what we know in physics so far. According to scientists working on the project, this reflects a strong evidence that muon is sensitive to something that is not in our best theory. What are the possible explanations to this? The most likely explanation is that there may be another force of nature at play, but another hypothesis is that it could be the work of another undiscovered subatomic particle like leptoquark or the Z prime boson. Another hypothesized particle called beauty quark was put forth by scientists at the Large Hadron Collider in Switzerland just last month. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast.